Hello, everybody. Although I don't think many of you are here yet. But we will get started a little bit late today. But I'm sure everyone's used to that. And I apologize for anyone that was sitting in the starting soon screen and had to endure the ads. I run ads at the beginning if I can, to help get rid of the pre-roll. And for anyone who doesn't know what pre-roll is, it means that as soon as you click to watch my channel, it will force you to watch ads before you can view anything, and I think that is bullshit. Alright. I think we talked to this guy. I concede you are better than I. So, if I... I have the worst memory ever, so every single time I do these games, like, all of my games are on a week schedule, so, like, I'll play Pokémon, then not play for a week, right? And, that leaves me completely forgetting what I'm doing. I tend to have a general idea of where I am in the game, so I know we're on Victory Road, and that I didn't exactly want to end in the middle of a cave, but it's Victory Road, so we should be fine. Because I hate doing that to myself with my bad memory. Yeah, all of those things are because I am a disabled gamer. Being late, not having good memory, all of that is because of this. Maybe we'll give ourselves a good start. I don't remember if anything's up those stairs. Let's go up the stairs first. I don't know how far. Okay, yeah, so let's, maybe get some healing in. And my Pokemon are definitely, like, nowhere near the level I want them to be for us to, take on the Elite Four. But, I thought it would be a good idea to at least get through the, Victory Road part. Do you have any of that? Yeah, that moo-moo milk and shit like that? What do we got? But Blastoise could use that for sure. Cool. 50 points with fresh water. Thank you for the follow. Lex Gaming. Is that, sorry, it's hard for me to see these names here. There we go. Thank you for the follow, Lex Gaming 19. Alright, so we have fresh water. Let's give him some fresh water. I just feel like we should have a fresh start for this playthrough, so we'll heal up some people. If you've been watching the rest of my playthrough, I tend to steer away from using stuff unless it's specifically gifted to me by someone using crowd control. Just as a way to keep the game fun. But we do want to start today, maybe on a fresh footing, or whatever. We'll use some super potions on these guys, and then continue on. So for anyone watching that is unfamiliar, like maybe Lex Gaming 19 is not familiar with crowd control, you get 50 free coins to start, and you can do all kinds of fun things, which include making it easier or harder for me in the game. So I can't remember much. I'm trying not to look at anything for getting us through Victory Road. We're just gonna do it. Now, I know Blastoise has the cleanse tag, but it seems to not be working very good. I have an Onyx, but I'm pretty sure the Onyx is like much lower level, so I'm like debating. No, I wouldn't want the Onyx going through the league anyways. Okay. Yes, let's push it. Push it real good. Whoops. Okay. Actually push it instead of clicking. There we go. But I was mentioning, because I also, and I know I've talked about how important it is to keep talking about these things, but I am a disabled gamer, and when I stream, I'm often late. I try my best, and I actually really like having my gaming schedule. It's really actually helped me. Am I supposed to push that from the other side? Or is it going through there? Oh, I don't think I have one of you. It's really helped me because I need a schedule. I need, like, stuff to keep me on track. So that I can complete all of the things that I want to do. I have a lot of things, like I'm very ambitious. And I have a lot of stuff that I want to do with my life. A lot of things I want to accomplish. A lot of people I want to be there for. And having a schedule that I feel like obligated to keep up with is important for me to be able to succeed. And since I can't do like I used to work full-time, long-ass shifts too. And since I can't really do that without destroying myself, streaming games and being passionate about being there and making sure I'm showing up for the streams means that I'll keep this routine and it'll keep me on track. So I schedule kind of around not only just my availability, aside from like the at-home job stuff that I do. Oh, yes. What was my point? I scheduled around like my at-home job stuff, and my general ability to show up, and things I need to be awake for. Because if I know I have my stream, then I'll be like, okay, well I have to get up for my stream, so if I plan something around that I have to be there for around the same time, then that'll make sure that I'm up. Usually after, because like getting up for something before the stream, I feel more obligated to like be there for the stream. But if it's before the stream, then I'll just sleep until my stream. But yeah, sometimes with my disabilities I'll end up being late. Oftentimes I'll end up being late because of various reasons. Alright. Arbok. The pattern on its belly appears to be a frightening face. Weak foes will flee just at the sight of the pattern. Glad we caught this guy. Whoops. Ah. I think we can get around this guy. Maybe. Fighting him would also Because I'm just thinking getting through to the other side and then coming back through and fighting people, although I keep saying I'm going to do that and then never coming back. Okay, we got through. But I do find it very important to talk about things like living with disability. Because a lot of people think that they shouldn't talk about those things. I mean, that is actually enforced by how society tends to treat disabled people. Actually, I wanted to catch him. Because, and I've faced it a lot where I'll be dealing with struggles because of my disabilities, and people will be like, well, I don't want to be around negativity. Well, I'm actually quite the positive person. And I'm quite upbeat and everything, and I think I'm pretty fun to be around. But then I have these restrictions that I have to live with. I don't get a choice in it. I don't get to choose to just not deal with them. It'd be great if I could. Oh, Sandstorm. Now that song's gonna be stuck in my head. So, a lot of people lose... I mean, I even hesitate to call them friends, or like, have relationships with family that they struggle with because of their disabilities, and then there's people who have disabilities who are out there doing things like streaming games and stuff like that, and they're not sharing that side of their life. So it can make you feel very alone. It can make you feel like, you know, no one else is going through that struggle. Or that anyone who's successful, or I'm not saying I'm successful or anything, anyone that's doing anything fun. I'm sure some people would love to do as much gaming as I do and stuff like that. Wish they could, and think about how being disabled holds them back. And yeah, I have lots of disabilities that hold me back, and I'm just honest about it, right? So like sometimes I'm late, I often forget what I'm doing, I get distracted. I also have anxiety, so sometimes like some games or challenges I might not want to participate in because I have to take my heart condition and my anxiety into consideration. And that's just fine. Ooh, a full heal. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna do our best just kind of navigating around here, doing the puzzles and stuff, and then if I notice I'm backtracking a lot, we'll check a map online. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna come back and try and fight. We're just gonna try to get through so that we can get to the other side, and then we're gonna come back and tackle all these fights. I already caught one of you. And I mean, I'm sure anyone watching has noticed, I do a lot of, my gaming is themed around, mental wellness and disability and stuff like that, like the Saturday morning cartoons. Even though I do, we'll fight that person to get that. Saturday morning cartoons is about relaxing, but we allow a bit of a challenge. So I'm trying to focus on playing cartoony games that I'm familiar with. I heard rumors of a child prodigy. I'm trying to play games that I'm familiar with so that I can feel comfortable letting you guys challenge me using crowd control, because that's a lot of fun. And the game I'm thinking of doing after this one is probably Banjo-Kazooie, which we can also use crowd control with, and I also am relatively familiar with. I really enjoyed that as a kid, so... So the whole point of Saturday morning cartoons is we get to enjoy the nostalgia. This is a bad Pokemon for this. We get to enjoy the nostalgia and have fun and also have the challenge and everything like that. And, you know, maybe bring back some of those old Saturday morning cartoon feels. And then my Monday mental health streams, the gaming ones, are meant to have a safe space to just relax so that in the crowd control I don't really have any of the negative options for Stardew. Because the whole point is to just have a nice farm it isn't supposed to be to make it challenging. So we focus on just creating safe space. And then my other gaming days are just fun gaming. Just me either playing games that I absolutely love, like Mass Effect, or trying new games, which tends to be a little more frustrating for me, to be quite honest, the trying new games. Just because, I don't know if this is probably like a pretty shared experience with a lot of neurodivergent gamers, but I tend to enjoy games that are in series I'm familiar with, and I'm familiar with the controls, and I'm familiar with the lore, and I'll actually, at some point, you know, have the lore and stuff be something I hyper-focus on. So I become very involved in those worlds, like, for example, Elder Scrolls and Fallout are those for me. So I really enjoy playing those, and I can pick up other games. Like, I haven't played a lot of Fallout 4, but I am actually planning on eventually streaming that too. Did it say Electro? And if I try new games, I notice that I get a little frustrated, mostly because you have to adjust to the, like, style of how the fighting is, and learn all of the lore, and learn what everything is, and oftentimes when I'm trying to game, I'm just trying to relax, and I enjoy a bit of a challenge to my gaming, but, like, when that challenge comes with, like, also having to completely relearn something, which that's what it feels like, is relearning, even though you're learning it for the first time. So you're relearning how to game, and it can get a little bit frustrating, but then it usually just takes a bit of time, and then I adjust to it, and then I'm fine. Can you get through the paralysis? Come on, you can get one off. Get off a side beam! Come on. You can do it. Nice. Okay. So yeah, newer games. I'm more likely to play a game that I'm familiar with than newer games. And usually I'll get maybe a little bit frustrated at the beginning of a new game. But then it just takes a bit of time, and then I start enjoying myself. Which if anyone's been watching my Witcher 2 playthrough, it's pretty much the case. The Witcher 2 is a new game to me, and The Witcher in general is, I knew about the series, and tried watching a bit of the show and everything, and had people who were close to me like really recommend it, and I'm like, okay, I think I really gotta try this. And I played the first Witcher game, streamed it twice, I think, and hated it. Because it was the combined frustration of like learning this game with it not actually being a great game, to be honest. And but playing Witcher 2, there was the beginning frustration of still trying to learn all the lore and everything in The Witcher, figuring out the ins and outs of the fighting, but it's been way more enjoyable. Send out our friend. Speaking back to me talking about how doing the gaming helps me stick to a work schedule and stuff. Saturdays I need to stay up a little bit because I have to kind of shift my sleep schedule on the weekends. And the rumors were true about the child prodigy. Yup. On the weekends I have to kind of stay up a bit later, so I figured doing cartoons, ooh, Max Revive would be a good choice, and doing something that I'm familiar with, because I've been up all night, and I can just do something where it doesn't take like a lot of focus and thinking. So it was you who beat Giovanni of Team Rocket. It was. Okay. I have Blastoise in the front, right? Okay. Pokémon has always been a safe space for me. I mean, I've been a fan almost my entire life. Been a fan since day one. Although, with that said, I haven't played a lot of the newer ones. I did start playing Black on my own, not streaming it. There were reasons why I picked it, but I can't remember. I think it was the last one that has like the pixel art type stuff, and they did some beautiful stuff with it. I think this goes over on that lever over there. Maybe I should look down here first to make sure. Yeah, because the only other boulder is that one. Which obviously I can't push from this side, I have to push from the other side. Pretty sure I can't do push boulders up those stairs either, so this definitely goes over on that other button. It's funny, being an adult now, like if I want, I can look up this map back when I first played, like, the original games, because FireRed I've only played once, but not to this point. But, like, I never ended up completing FireRed, but Red and Blue, the original ones, I've played a million times. And, it's funny, because it was back in the day when if you wanted a walkthrough or something, you had to buy the book. Or like have the Nintendo tips and stuff like that. Over here. Nowadays, if I want, I can just look up how to get through this cave. It used to give me a lot of anxiety when I was younger. And I was mentioning last stream, I think, about how I didn't like leaving my saves, because you only had the one save too, right? And I did not like leaving my saves where I was in a cave, because I didn't want to get stuck. And yeah, it was back in the day when you couldn't really look it up. So I would go into a cave, and I would make sure I made it out the other side before I would shut off my game. And it would stress me out, because I didn't want to use escape ropes, and I wanted to make sure I got all the way to the end in one go. And I'd have to figure out all the puzzles. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely gonna come back and fight these people. Well, we'll probably do it immediately, because we don't have much to do other than jumping into the... taking on the Elite Four or whatever. Is it Elite Four? So we're just gonna get through and then heal up and then come back. Nope, whoops. Do we need that for anything? Didn't I push that down there? Do they reset every time I go to a different level? So there's that guy. Well, maybe I should look at a map. Although I have also noticed that a lot of maps for Pokemon online are kind of difficult to read. And I did say I would look up a map if I ended up going in circles, and we're 30 minutes in and I'm already going in circles, so... Bear with me just a moment. Yeah, so it doesn't give me much information about what to actually do. I'm just gonna go back to the ladder we came down. So I tried to look up a map, but it was pretty unhelpful. As I said, a lot of them seem to be. And they're just looking in the wrong places. So the walk, I tried to look up a walk through there, and it showed me pictures of the floors. It had numbers on the trainers so that it could give me information on the trainers, and absolutely no direction on what to actually do. I might be able to catch this one. But at least I can use the maps to see the floors so that I don't have to wander around and wonder what's over in a corner and realize it's a dead end. See what we can do. We'll try that again. Nice. It is always outrageously furious. If it gives chase, it will tenaciously track the target no matter how far. Goddamn. Alright. Okay, 1 second. Save real quick. Okay, yeah, so what I'm thinking is I'm just gonna stick to pushing rocks onto buttons. Well, that's fine. I wanted to get back up to the first floor, and the rock was fine until just a second ago. It's fine. We'll swap out Blastoise. Nah, I want to level up Blastoise, so I think we're gonna... I've been sticking, like, trying not to use a lot of potions, like I said. Not a lot of healing and stuff like that, but for the sake of getting through here and leveling up our Pokémon to get ready for the Elite Four, we're going to keep them healed today. mean, I don't have one. I could catch one, but I don't want to bother right now. We've caught a few that I don't have. And again, we can always come back and hope for that. I mostly want to get moving with excuse me, completing all of these. So before the end of the stream today, I want to be out of here. Which I think is a very easy goal. Okay. So... Oh, I see. I think I got it reversed. Okay. I think we might... I haven't been using repels this entire time, too. I was hoping the cleanse tag would be enough that Blastoise has, but apparently not. So let's... see about a repel. I don't think I've ever used repel before, like, in my life. I have other ones, don't I? Max repel. Because repel always seemed like a waste to me. Because I'm like, I can just flee most battles. Okay, but that already... Okay, so maybe I don't have to redo the ones. Okay, that makes sense, because that didn't make a click noise. And I've been making a click noise. Oops. So this, I believe, is the first floor that we started on. Oh yeah, and there's those Pokeballs over at the far end. So I can't remember if we did the one... let's go over this way because there was those Pokeballs, well, item balls that were behind there. And I only got the one. Did not even see what that was. But we will save. There's nothing interesting down there, but there is the boulder that I can move. So we'll see if I've done that one, because I can't remember if we did it last week, if we moved that boulder over to that far button. It'll be nice to get through and then just be able to come in and do a little bit of leveling up. Fighting people and just leveling up. Maybe catching a couple. But we gotta focus on the puzzle. Okay, so we did that one. So I'm kind of like mentally crossing off here the buttons that we've done. So we did all the buttons that are on the first floor. We did at least one that's on the second floor. And it looks like there's two. But the other button, there's no boulder nearby, which means I need to drop it from the third floor. trying to figure out how you even get there. 1 second, everyone. Okay, bear with me, everyone. I see where I'm supposed to go. I don't know how to get there. And I'm very confused because, like I said, I've done this a million times and I don't understand how I did this without a map before. But apparently this was easy enough for me to figure out before a bunch of times. So I'm assuming that it's just because I'm tired. Also, I'm clearly missing something. The only thing I'm confused about is, I know that I have to push the rock on the 3rd level through, a hole to get it down to the 2nd level so that we can get it on that switch. That's really obvious. So I'm checking the walkthroughs about how to get to the other side of this wall that's in the way, so that we can get to the rock that you have to push through. And it just says go to the 3rd floor. But when you go to the 3rd floor, you're on a side that stops you from getting to there. And silly me, because I was just like, oh, I'll be able to figure this out, I've done it a million times. I mean, if little me could figure it out, I could definitely figure it out in my late 30s with my coffee superpower. Apparently not. We got this. Like, that ladder would probably get me there, but that ladder's not accessible. Is it because I'm not fighting people? Is that a thing? I mean, I did used to actually just fight through. So maybe that's my problem, I don't know. And my usual cheerleaders aren't here this morning to remind me of all the things I've forgotten. Okay, so let's try fighting some people. Ah, so you wish to challenge the Elite Four? Blastoise for this next one. Yeah, because I just wanted to get to the other side, like I said, and then heal up and then come back and fight everybody. But, I mean, might as well fight them since I can't figure it out anyways. And then, worst case scenario, we just leave out the front door and go heal up to come back, or, you know, feint to go back to, Pokemon Center. Sending out our shiny Electabuzz to take on this guy. So yeah, we're just gonna fight everybody. I don't want to just be wandering around the entire stream trying to figure out what's up, when the problem might even be that I'm not fighting people. But seriously, if that is the problem, I feel like a lot of walkthroughs are lacking that information, because not one of them has said that you have to fight the trainers. And I looked at a few to figure out what I'm doing wrong. And yeah, all of them just said that the puzzle is simple and you can figure it out with no instruction. Which, I mean, it is, you just push the boulders onto things, right? But then I can't figure out how I'm supposed to get to the part where I'm supposed to go. So then the next thing being that, like, if it is that I have to fight them, then you should say that, instead of just assuming someone's going to fight all the trainers. It has been, despite my replaying the game a million times, it has been a little bit since I replayed it. You got me! Like I said, I'm pretty sure I fought them before instead of skipping the fights. Asshat also came through here. Okay, so I think... yeah. We need to fix up some of our Pokémon here. My main concern with why I was waiting was because I want to use the trainers to really level up my Pokemon, and I want to do that strategically. And with that said, like, I just have Pokemon with me to survive through the thing, although I think we are going to take some of these guys with us to fight the Elite Four. There's the lack of power points too, right? So if we're just going through and doing one big push, fighting everyone and going all the way to the end, then I have limited power points for their moves. Oh, right, I healed because that looked like a martial arts dude, so we're gonna switch out. But yeah, we're just gonna, for now, because I couldn't figure out otherwise, we're gonna at least do all the fights. This here is Victory Road. It's the final test for trainers. I guess it would make sense since it's Victory Road that I have to fight them all. Hello, Dr. Richard. It's going pretty good. Other than me wandering around for a bit in Victory Road before realizing that I probably need to actually fight the trainers. Because I would do that when I was younger. Found you out to be something else. Yeah. I've played this game, well, not this specific game. I've played the original games a million times, as I keep saying. But it's been a little bit since I've replayed the original Pokemon. And, like a few years at least. So I don't remember all of the ins and outs of Victory Road. And it's proving to be a little bit of a challenge. Kind of. Sneeze. If you get stuck, try moving some boulders around. Oh, I'm doing that, thanks. Okay, so who else do we have to fight here? I'm actually gonna maybe bring that map back up so I can see. Get everybody. My other fight's with 2 people around the corner. That guy who's pacing. I'll shift Blastoise back out in the front. So, Dr. Richard, have you ever played Pokemon FireRed? Come on, I'll whip you. Well, jeez. Tamer Vincent. Can't remember if it's level 52 or 54 that Blastoise learns Hydro Pump. I got whipped. Is he holding a paddle or is that a lollipop? Because it kind of looks like a lollipop, but it could be a paddle. You earned the right to be on Victory Road. Fucking right I did, buddy. Okay. Victory Road too tough? No, I seem to be kind of cutting through these guys really fast, actually. He has 1 Pokemon. Many trainers give up their challenge here and go home. Well, that would be stupid. Really? Like, fighting all of those gyms and then, you know, and going through all of those caves and stuff. I guess everybody's journey is a little different, but like, or would be a little different. But like, really? Okay, so we fought person in the corner. To get to the other guy on the 2nd floor, I need to go over here. already done the buttons. We just have that one last button on the 3rd floor to do. If you can get through here, you can go meet the Elite Four. Yeah, that's kind of the point. For anyone new watching too, don't forget, I have crowd control on, which the link is pinned in the chat. You can start with 50 free coins, which, if you've already gotten 50 free coins, I believe, it seems to let you do it multiple times, like each stream. I've had lots of people cash in the the free coins like a whole bunch of times, so. And then you can use it to make it harder for me, or make it easier for me. It'd be nice to make it a little easier for me, but I do enjoy challenges. Lapras. So, although I would argue getting those coins and saving them up for when I'm actually fighting the Elite Four would probably be more like a better use of them. But since I'm just fighting random people and stuff right now, you could still have a bit of fun with that. But also the coins during the Elite Four fights, you'd be able to use it to either strengthen the Elite Four's Pokemon against me, which, goddamn, that will be tough, but I will figure it out. I'll make it work. Or you can give me a boost and make it easier for me. Let's keep out our fen. Comes to knowledge about Pokemon. Okay. So I think we should take that ladder down and make sure that I fought the people in the first area too. And then we'll figure everything out from there. Right, I already fought that person. There's another person over here somewhere. Yeah. I think, are they the only two on this level? I apparently fought them both. Yeah, and I think they're the only two. So now we go up. To the 3rd floor. Like I've been missing a ladder somewhere or something. So it bothers me that I don't remember to get to that ladder down there. Because that seems to be the ladder I need. But, we will continue. Okay. So who's up here? Fought the person in the corner. Trainers live to seek stronger opponents. I also have yet to use Rapid Spin, and I've had it for a long time. I'm not familiar with that move, really. Look at it. So I actually... I'm running low on moves, so... Oh yeah, okay, so it inflicts damage and removes any binding effects or whatever that I have. Which, let's see how much damage it can do. If he'll do damage, we'll see. Not much. Because I mean, I like the idea of moves that help to, like, remove you out of those times that you're trapped in something, but I don't tend to keep those. Mobilized by love. Are you going to continue to be? Come on, you got this. Like, you can still bite someone you're in love with. Oh. You cunt. We're gonna have to swap out here. Right. Paralyze your ass. Next. See how well Swift works on these guys. Not bad. pop out with the health getting low. We haven't been using our 9 tails. Let's get our 9 tails some experience. Well, thank you for the follow. I'm the naysayer. Of course they're using a dugong now. I want to use Fen, but I think we're gonna go with our Kadabra or whatever. Is it Alakazam or Kadabra? I can't even remember. Okay, yeah, so we'll send back out, send our 9 tails back out. And set that Chansey on fire. To get the burn effect in on this. Let's see if we can confuse the Chansey. I guess not. We're both missing attacks now, aren't we? I wanted something that would keep a continuous kind of lowering of the HP going. See if we can get a confusion ray off too. Nice. Confused and surrounded by fire. Man, so close. Well, that's fine, because As long as the fire spin is still going, this round should be it. Maybe not. Alright. There we go. That's fine though, that's fine though. This is just taking a bit. But you are burned, that is what is important. Maybe we can get another confusion around. That can't be a move that they have many power points for. That has to be something that's got low power points. Okay, at this point I think we need to switch out for something else. I think that was 5 times that it's used that. I don't know if it has 5 or 10. Maybe more. I don't think those types of healing moves have more than 10. Finally. Oh, so strong. By fighting tough battles, you get stronger. Alright. So, someone has placed freeze on Blastoise, so we're gonna move. What else do I want to? I want to level up him. And I mean, we could probably wake up the... We have a bunch of awakenings. But because Blastoise was frozen with crowd control, we're leaving that on. He'll have to thaw out during battle. Oops. Okay. Okay, we're over here, but there was a thing blocking this before. I think. Well, hello. Yeah, if people use crowd control to make things a little more difficult, I try to leave the effects on there. The only time I will remove that is if somebody else uses crowd control to also gift me something to thaw the Pokemon out. Then I would consider it. We're also avoiding using items in battle. Okay. Let's fight this person. I'll show you just how good you are. Not. Trainer Caroline. A good one to use Ninetales. Did you just also give an Ice Heal? So maybe I'll heal up Blastoise after this battle then. Let's use... Yeah, we'll leave out Ninetales for that. This might be a good battle for Ninetales to get some experience. Nice. I think we can all finish off Parasect and finish this battle off with just our 9 tails. Well, we started with our Kadabra, but showed me just how good I was. Okay. I mean, for now I think we can leave Blastoise. We'll see after. Only the Chosen can pass here. I thought maybe they'd have similar Pokemon. I should have healed Fen. That's fine. Wonder, he should, if he's not being switched out, he should work. This is the perfect battle to get him a bunch of experience. So let's see. Hopefully none of the Pokemon have a higher speed and can do more than 38 damage. can't believe it. All trainers here are headed to the Pokémon League. Don't let down your guard. Okay, we will save real quick. Alright. And I think... yeah. I think the button's over here. Hope it is. There we go. Nice. Okay. Save. Alright, so that wall's gone behind him, so now we can get to that ladder. Boop. And 1 second, I gotta make a note. Okay. So now would be a good time to maybe use that item on the ice heal or whatever. Use that on our boy. We're definitely going to have to stock up on items before the Elite Four. I mean, we have lots of money to buy more, so I might as well, use these. I'm the naysayer, so how are you? I'm doing well today. How are you doing? We've spent the entire day, the entire stream today in Victory Road, or on Victory Road. Switch. Whoops. That's good that you're okay. Okay is better than not okay. I hope it's an okay on the more positive end of okay, though. Oh wait, there's two people together, and I forget, because again, I'm used to the original games. So this is going to be one of those fights, isn't it, where it's going to be once, isn't it? Maybe? We're trying to become champions together. You look exactly like the pair I fought on the other side. Didn't I already fight a Tyra in here too? That's cute that it seems to be maybe brother and sister, and they have matching Pokemon. Maybe they're a couple? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention if it said one or the other. But they, like, is that it? They really should get more Pokemon. Like, how are these trainers on Victory Road with, like, a single Pokemon? Oh, they're a couple. Cool couple, Ray and Tyra. So they're a couple. Got it. Oh, but... yeah, get more Pokemon, losers. Okay. You've taught me that power can be infinite in shape and form. You've beaten us. Greatness remains elusive. I mean, you're literally surrounded by Pokemon you could catch right now to make yourself stronger. You should be proud of yourself, having battled your way through Victory Road so courageously. In recognition of your feat, I'll teach you Double Edge. Would you like me to teach that technique? We'll come back. Whoops. Goddamn. We'll come back, because I'll think on if there's Pokemon. And more than likely, I'm going to forget entirely about this. And not come back, but, yeah. Made it through. Make sure to save. Oh. I gotta go down the middle, I guess. Ish. I don't know. Here? Why do that? Alright. So now we have to figure out what Pokemon I want to use for the Elite Four. I know absolutely I'm using my Blastoise. The Mew and Mewtwo don't listen to me yet. So they're probably not great choices. Hi there. May I help you? Yes, probably. Getting some max potions would be great. Yeah, so we'll need to stock up on lots of items for the Elite Four. And I need to figure out what Pokemon. And we still have some leveling up to do. What I'm probably going to do is oh, thank you for the Poké Dollars. What we're probably going to do is I might level up offline a little bit so that it's not just grinding happening. And I'll think this week on what Pokemon I want to go into the last battle with, and I'll probably even ask all of you your opinion. I'll look through and I'll make a list, and I was thinking maybe doing a poll or something like that, and ask everybody who I should be leveling up for the Elite Four. And yeah, I'll base it off of the Pokemon we have. However, people are welcome to gift me any of the Pokemon on the list, and they should actually come through a good level because the level's based on what all of my Pokemon are currently at. So keep that in mind, that with the crowd control on, if you gift me any Pokemon, they'll be of decent level. And you can gift a random shiny Pokemon. So yeah, I'll make a list this week. Yo, champ in the making. At the Pokemon League, you will face the Elite Four all in a row. If you lose, you have to start all over again. This is it. Go for it. Well, I know there's items that we can go buy that will up the power points, and that's going to be one of the most important things. Is upping those. So we're going to have to pick the Pokemon, we're going to have to use items to kind of up the power points. I believe there's ones to permanently up them, and then there's ones to refill the power points, I believe, while we're fighting. But again, I'm probably not going to use them during the actual fights, even against the Elite Four. I might need to use some items, but we will try to keep that for in-between fights. So we're going to do a little bit of grinding before we end the stream today, just because I usually don't end until 10 and it's only 9:30. So we'll go back in and do a few little fights, and maybe just chat for a little bit, and then I'll end for the day. But I'm just going to run to the bathroom really quick. I'll be right back. Okay, so we'll go do some fights to finish off the day, and then I don't know if everybody would want to watch me, like, going to buy all of the potions and stuff. You know what? Let's do that. I don't know which is more interesting for everybody. Nobody's really telling me, which would be more interesting. So please voice your opinion if you'd rather me do some grinding before the day's over, or some shopping. Since I'm the naysayer, just gave me some polka dollars to contribute to buying items. I think I'm gonna try going to the store in, what is it, Cerulean? No. Saffron? And finding some items that we can buy. Next week, I don't know if we're going to jump right into, like, if I'm going to spend the entire week getting ready, or if we should do a stream getting ready for the Elite Four next week, and just do some wandering around, some grinding, some, I don't know why I went in there. I think I wanted to see what I had. Wait. So yeah, doing some grinding, getting some items, and that way people have time to send a few things through crowd control, but you'll also have time to do that when I'm actually fighting the Elite Four. So I'm undecided whether we will jump right into it. I also want to give people enough time to have their own opinion on what Pokemon we should be using, and think on if they want to gift any. Oh, it's glitching out. Everything's fine. So I need the Pokemon that I have that knows Fly, which I think is this. I'm part of the thick club. I don't think that's what it means. Alright, I shouldn't fly indoors. That probably won't work. I'm really looking forward to doing the Elite Four, and I'm looking forward to how everyone's going to participate. I'm really hoping that there's two kinds of people that are watching when I take on the Elite Four. I really hope there's some people who want to contribute with crowd control to kind of give me boosts. And help me out. But I'm also hoping there are people that want to add to the challenge, make it more difficult. And I'm hoping that the two, you know, kind of battle it out against each other while I'm trying to take on the Elite Four. With that said, we have noticed that when people... Wait, I went to the wrong town, didn't I? Yeah, I went to the wrong town. I have noticed that people need to be a little careful when they're making it more difficult for me, because there's been a few times that some people have made it more challenging. Celadon City, that's the one. They've made it more challenging, but to the point that it's impossible for me to beat the fight. I also would like to know from people if they want me to do a restart if I lose. Or, like, should I, like, reload or restart? Because, obviously, when I was a kid... I don't know where we're going to the Pokemon Center. When I was a kid, you would save before each battle, and then you would just, you know, restart your Game Boy or whatever if you lost. And, I don't know if people would want me, like, if I lose a battle, that might mean going and redoing it a lot, though. If I lose a battle, if I should let myself, you know, get sent back out to the Pokemon Center, and then try again. We don't need TMs. We're just gonna go to each floor and kind of look at what they have. I do like the atmosphere of the shops and stuff like that, and the music. All of that is very relaxing. Those are things we will need for sure. I think we already have lots of those. I'm looking for, which I'll probably end up using, any of the permanent, like, things that up stuff for your Pokemon. I'll probably use offline, maybe? Counter? Oh. Okay, no. I don't want to... No. So those are the other... I swear they had other stuff. Is there another floor? Before the roof or whatever? Yeah. Maybe it's here. There we go. Yeah, so that will up the HP. Attack, defense. All of those are good. So I do want to get them. I mostly was shopping today for the PowerPoint stuff. Once we know what Pokemon we're using, that's when I think we need to that's when we need to decide if we're going to use the protein and carbos and all of that, which I believe we actually have some in storage too. So the only Pokemon I know for sure that we're using right now is Blastoise. But I want to kind of look at their stats after I've gotten them to the level I want. So okay, we're going to go back to Victory Road, and we're going to pop in and just do a few stray battles before we end the day here. Also, I believe with the... I have to double check before our next stream what you can give me for items for my Pokemon to hold as well, or if there's any that I can buy. I want to swap out what Blastoise has, because Blastoise just has the cleanse tag. I think Quick Claw for now might be good, because I don't have a lot of these items. And I'm not too sure if you can give me specific items with crowd control, or if you have to just give me random ones and see what I get. So we'll play around with that, and I'll play around with that. I'll have a look at the... I have a lot of homework this week for Pokemon. There is a Discord for subscribers. So if you subscribe, you can join me in the Discord and we can discuss what to do. Is there fights to be had around here? I have Blastoise first, right? Alright. Alright, just nom 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 bite the fucker. That's a good boy. And he got a little snack. I actually always found the grinding in Pokemon to be relaxing. I know it probably wouldn't be very exciting for a stream, which is why I'm talking about doing it offline. But the way you can just like mindlessly pace in some grass, a lot of Pokemon battles like I don't even pay attention to, even on stream. Like you hear me a lot say like, I don't remember what I'm doing, or I don't know what Pokemon it just told me is coming out next. Because I just kind of go on cruise control as I'm playing. And I find that really relaxing. You know, I could just pace in some grass or inside a cave and level up my Pokemon so they get super strong. Although I have been annoyed at having to like level, like earlier on it's not as fun depending. Like since I usually start with Squirtle, leveling up right before Misty's battle usually means doing a lot of grinding, and it's a little less fun like at that specific point for some reason for me. I think also because leveling up when you are trying to get the badges and stuff means having to pay attention to what level your Pokemon is and making sure they don't level up too much, because you have to balance that and make sure that you're not above the level of the Pokemon that will listen to you, but not so low that you'll suck during the battle. This time around, I believe Pikachu was why we were able to have a decent time with that particular fight. We're gonna do like 2 more fights, maybe 3 more fights, and then we're calling it a day for today, I think. We're doing pretty good at leveling up Blastoise right about now. Which is to be expected in a cave, because water Pokemon do well. I want him to get that Hydro Pump. I believe there's an item that ups the amount of experience you get per fight. Isn't that a thing? Done a tackle and save the Okay, one more fight and we'll be done for today. Barely budging his experience is going to take a while. Alright, so that's everything for now. So today we got through Victory Road, figured out I had to actually fight people. And yeah, so next steps is the Elite Four and just planning for that. So If you check my links, you'll know how to communicate with me. Most people come from finding me elsewhere anyways. But let me know if you would want the next stream to be just me tackling the Elite Four and getting ready for it. In which case I might actually delay next stream, and instead of going live, just spend the time in the morning leveling up offline, and then do the Elite Four the week after so that I can make sure I get everything ready. Or if you want to see all of that, I'll still do some grinding offline and things like that in preparation, but then you can see me do some shopping and run around and see about people that we haven't fought yet, that we left behind, that are probably way lower level than me now. And all of that, and work on ourselves to get ready for the Elite Four. So, thank you to everyone who joined me, and thank you for participating with crowd control. I'm the naysayer. And thank you for joining the chat, Dr. Richard. And I hope everybody has a great day. I'll be back tomorrow morning, similar timing, playing Mass Effect 3. And then Monday evenings we have our mental health chat, where I'll be on camera chatting for a couple hours about mental wellness, and followed by Stardew Valley with crowd control, so that everybody can make the perfect farm, and everything is specifically priced with the crowd control to be really easy for you to participate and just enjoy the space. And then Wednesdays are my... and Flo Seal always joins me for Mental Health Monday, usually. And then Wednesdays are me and Flo Seal's collab, playing Divinity Original Sin, which things have started to pick up, getting really exciting. And then Thursdays are The Witcher 2. So thank you again, everybody, for joining me. Have a lovely rest of the day, and don't hesitate to give me any feedback about what you want to see next. Bye!